Pinball news all the time. This is 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Good afternoon, 32 degrees and snowing at 3:20. I'm Donna Vaughn, and here's what's happening. The snowfall picking up around the tri-state. AccuWeather calling for a foot and more, maybe a lot more in spots. They'll check in shortly with the latest on the blizzard. No school tomorrow for city students, not even remote. Mayor Mamdani has announced that Monday classes are canceled. The mayor also announcing a ban of traffic on all city streets starting at 9 tonight. Suffolk County has done the same, so did Westchester.
We are trying to tell everyone to take this storm extremely seriously. It's life-threatening conditions.
Now, because of the forecast, New Jersey Transit buses and light rail will be suspended at 6 tonight, though trains will continue to run. And Team USA ends the Winter Olympics with a bang, winning gold in men's hockey by defeating Canada, thanks to an overtime goal from Devil star Jack Hughes. Well, the Nets visiting the Hawks this afternoon, game time 3:30. The Knicks playing in Chicago tonight. AccuWeather says low 30 this evening and lots of snow. Wins news time at 3:21. Let's get you where you need to go. Here's Andre Farrow.
Yeah, roads are slick. If you have to go out right now and you just want to proceed with caution, please reduce speeds. You're going to be getting visibility concerns on any of the crossings, plus the wind's starting to gust up, and you are seeing some snow on some cameras and some rain on others. But basically, the entire tri-state area right now is definitely seeing a lot of misty rain and wind and things of that nature. We have a sloppy track, and we do have some incidents popping up left and right. Crash on the Garden State Parkway. This is southbound by exit 74. 2 lanes are knocked out there. In Brooklyn, the Brooklyn Bridge has been slow entering Manhattan mid-span, and the westbound BQE remains busy by Flushing, eastbound by Atlantic, and seeing some action at the Prospect now, trying to get to the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. If you're traveling on the westbound belt near JFK, heading towards Cross Bay Boulevard, there's volume there, and you do have some delays on the Van Wyck northbound heading up towards Liberty Avenue. The Triborough, Whitestone, and Throgsneck bridges still have the empty tandem tractor-trailer ban going into effect at 7. If you have to go over any of the crossings right now, just proceed with caution, reduce speeds, because visibility and wind is definitely a concern. Andre Farrow, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
Well, Team Blizzard coverage this afternoon here on 1010 Wins. We have reporters on duty all across the 5 boroughs, as well as New Jersey and Long Island, and the 1010 Wins Storm Desk has been activated. The blizzard is on the move. Let's go live to AccuWeather meteorologist John Furyk for the latest on the forecast. John?
Yeah, the storm really intensifying off to our south as we speak. We're seeing some heavier snow spread northward now through South Jersey, so that's going to be moving in over the next few hours. So it may not look too bad out there right now, but that's certainly going to change as we head past sunset here. Roads will quickly go from wet to slushy to snow-covered, and we're going to have some downright dangerous, if not impossible, travel out there tonight. We're going to have snowfall rates probably on the order of 1 to as much as 3 inches per hour. We're going to have the wind pick up as well. Gusts likely on the order of 50 to 60 miles per hour during the height of the storm, which could also, along with the blizzard conditions, cause some power outages, and it's going to pile up the water, causing some coastal flooding and beach erosion as well. Storm pulls away gradually tomorrow afternoon. By the time it's done, we're going to have around a foot in the city, nearby northern and western suburbs into the Hudson Valley. The best chance to see more than a foot in the city is going to be across Queens and Brooklyn. Central Jersey, coastal Connecticut, that's where we're going to have widespread 12 to 18 inches, and then 1.5 to 2 feet. Jersey Shore, eastern Long Island, and that's where we're going to have problems that likely are going to last for days, unfortunately. Donna.
All right, John, thanks for that update. Now, New York City public schools will be closed today. It's closed tomorrow, rather, and not remote classes either. That's the word from Mayor Mamdani, who says it'll be a true snow day. First time that's happened in the city since 2019. The mayor also telling New Yorkers to stay off the roads, please.
So the mayor's asking 2 things of New Yorkers.
Stay home, stay inside, and stay off the roads.
While sanitation, NYPD, and other city agencies clean up, here's your second task from Sanitation's Commissioner Javier Lohan.
Snow is not an excuse to litter or to not clean up after your dog. It is illegal and inconsiderate to your neighbors. We all deserve a clean city.
And non-compliance could equal citations. And a new heads up for folks.
Expect garbage and recycling collection to be delayed by at least 1 day.
So for any and all updates, Mayor Mamdani says check the Notify NYC app and do your part. Amanda Alexander, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM. the Emergency Management Headquarters.
And just like the city, Westchester has announced a travel ban. Only essential traffic allowed after 9 p.m. 1010 Winds spoke with County Exec Ken Jenkins, who says if you ignore the travel ban, well, there are possible consequences.
You could have your car put to the side and towed away, and the police take you off the road. Again, it is a significant, serious step where we're going towards saying that there's a travel ban, and again, people need to take those things seriously.
On Long Island, Suffolk County also has a 9 p.m. traffic ban, and Nassau County officials also asking people to please stay off the roads.
Visibility will go down to almost zero.
Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman has issued a travel ban from 9 p.m. Sunday to 9 a.m. Monday. He says this will make sure that people will not get stuck on the sides of the roadways and allow plow workers to do their jobs more safely.
Everybody, please stay home unless it's an emergency to leave your house. Our police, again, will be enforcing the non-essential vehicle ban.
He has many worries, including power outages and tree branches falling in the high winds.
The snow is a wet snow, so therefore it will be heavier.
Sophia Hall, 1010 Winds, on 92.3 FM on Long Island.
And Governor Hochul announcing that Long Island Railroad service will be suspended as of 1 this morning, in the morning, tomorrow. Metro North running on a weekend schedule. She says the state's good to go in this weather.
We stockpile equipment, so none of our counties affected have to worry about running out of equipment. I've got reassurances. We have plenty of salt. This was a problem last year, but we have plenty of salt in our stockpiles, extra equipment, extra personnel ready on standby as well.
And she says the MTA will do its very best to keep subway service on track. The 1010 Winds Storm Center is open. Keep it locked here for updates from AccuWeather. And everything you need to know as the storm arrives. And, of course, for more blizzard coverage on demand, check in with 1010winds.com. Winds News Time, 3:30.
Good afternoon. I'm Ashok Kavala. In case you haven't noticed, this winter is the real deal. For the first year in a whole lot of years, Mayor Mamdani has canceled school entirely for Monday, the city's first full snow day since 2019.
We're closing early. That's the sign on many businesses here on the Upper West Side, making sure their employees get home before the heavy stuff. But Henry Rivera, a building porter, has to work. He says he likes the cold, but are you ready to shovel snow again?
No, I'm not ready to shovel.
You don't mind the cold, but
I don't mind
like
the cold, but I
snow.
don't like the shovel. I don't like the snow. I like the snow, but I don't like too much snow.
Well, bad news, Henry, with up to 2 feet expected.
That's freaking crazy. I know you got rats that freeze. Like, that's nasty.
Even the rats are looking for shelter. Marla Diamond, 1010 Winds on 92.3 FM on the Upper West Side.
Oh, I've seen some frozen rats on my Instagram feed, no doubt. We'll get the very latest from AccuWeather in a moment. Winds News Time, 3:31. Let's get you where you need to go. Here's Andre Farrow.
And roads remain very slick and wet, and you definitely want to proceed with caution and reduce speeds. But I'm seeing the same type of road surface on most of the cameras throughout the tri-state area. New Jersey, Garden State Parkway, exit 135. I'm seeing cars moving along okay, but again, conditions are getting worse, and you will deal with some wind and visibility concerns on any of the crossings. Heading past the Brooklyn Bridge right now, you have delays over by Tillery Street and eastbound by Atlantic Avenue. The Brooklyn Bridge, Brooklyn bound now, is showing some volume. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. 5 in, 5 out at the George Washington Bridge. You do have about the same at the Lincoln and Holland round trip. Dealing with some delays westbound belt right by JFK and passing the Van Wyck heading towards Cross Bay Boulevard. Traveling on Long Island's Big Three, seeing a pretty good ride. As far as traffic goes, there's really not much. There are some spreaders and salters going by on the east and westbound LIE between Glen Cove Road and 110, so you might have to tap the brakes. Just be aware if you must go out right now. Andre Farrow, 1010 Winds on 92.3 FM.
Last travel ban I remember here in the city was about 6 years ago when COVID was kicking in, and we were all supposed to hide, but some of us had to go report to work, and we were given letters from Homeland Security. The blizzard of 2026, big enough to cause a travel ban, starting at 9 tonight here in the city and Westchester. The latest now from AccuWeather meteorologist John Feerick.
Yeah, we're going to see the snow picking up in intensity across the tri-state area the next few hours, so it may not look too bad out there right now, but that's definitely going to change. Don't let that fool you. We're going to see the roads go from wet to slushy to snow-covered and slippery here pretty quickly as we head past sunset. We're going to have heavy snow out there tonight into tomorrow morning. Probably during the height of the storm, snowfall rates 1 to as much as 3 inches per hour. We're going to have winds gusting 50 to 60 miles per hour, which will cause those blizzard conditions, whiteout conditions, visibility near zero at times. We're going to have power outages. Unfortunately, coastal flooding and beach erosion also a concern. Tonight we're down to 30. High tomorrow 35 as the storm moves away. Storm total snow accumulation around a foot for the city, nearby northern and western suburbs. Best chance to see more than a foot in the city is going to be across Queens and Brooklyn. A little bit more to the south and to the east. We're going to have 12 to 18 inches widespread, central Jersey as well as coastal Connecticut. And then the Jersey Shore, eastern Long Island, that's where we're going to get the most snow, unfortunately. 18 to 24 inches widespread. So dangerous travel there is going to continue for days. We'll see skies clear out tomorrow night. Some sun returns Tuesday as we dig out up to 31. Another period of some rain or wet snow. Not a big storm Wednesday, the high near 40. Right now in Central Park, 31 with snow, going down to 30 tonight in Midtown. I'm AccuWeather's John Feerick on New York's weather station, 1010 Winds on 92.3 FM.
Team USA takes the gold in hockey. Devils forward Jack Hughes with the game winner in overtime.
Rocket crosses comes. Jack Hughes wins it. The golden goal for the United States.
Kenny Albert with the call on NBC. Team USA beat Canada 2-1. This is only America's third gold medal in hockey and the first since the 1980 Miracle on Ice team. An ABC News poll shows President Trump facing some real challenges as he prepares his State of the Union address this week.
Our new poll out today shows the president's approval rating stands at just 39%. That means 60% of Americans disapprove of the president's job currently in office right now. His approval ratings have not been this low since after the January 6th Capitol riot.
Correspondent Rachel Scott, about 2/3 of Americans disapprove of how Mr. Trump is handling inflation. Over 6 in 10 disapprove of how he's handling tariffs on imported goods and U.S. relations with other countries. Nearly as many disapprove of how he's handling immigration and the economy. The next round of talks between Iran and the U.S. are set for Thursday in Geneva. It comes amid concerns in the Mideast that President Trump may launch an attack on Iran if it doesn't make major concessions on its nuclear program.
President Trump has given Iran effectively an ultimatum to agree to a nuclear deal within the next 2 weeks, warning really bad things will happen if it doesn't. A massive U.S. military force is now built up throughout the region. Satellite images show the USS Gerald Ford sailing into the Mediterranean. It's going to join another U.S. aircraft carrier, more than 100 cargo planes, refueling tankers, and fighter jets that have been sent here. All told, there are now around 35,000 U.S. troops in the region.
Correspondent Ian Pinnell. Trophies for K-pop. And our storm coverage continues next on 1010 Winds at 92.3 FM.
The News Watch never stops. This is 1010 Winds on 92.3 FM. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
It is snowing 31 degrees. It's 3:40. Good afternoon. I'm Ashok Bala. Here's what's happening. The blizzard is here. We'll keep you updated with the very latest from AccuWeather. A state of emergency for New York and New Jersey with snowfall becoming extremely heavy tonight. The mayor says no school at all tomorrow.
The kids across New York City, you have a very serious mission if you choose to accept it. Stay cozy.
A travel ban not just in Westchester, but also the 5 boroughs will start at 9, with road conditions expected to be extremely dangerous. New Jersey Governor Mikey Sherrill says there's no reason to be on any road tonight.
It will be incredibly dangerous. Do not travel tonight. It's time to stay home.
A man who reportedly breached the perimeter of Mar-a-Lago with weapons shot dead by the Secret Service. The president and first lady were not there at the time. The Nets are battling the Hawks. Yanks and Mets playing exhibition baseball in Tampa. Our complete storm coverage in a moment. Winds News Time 3:41. Let's get you where you need to go. Here's Andre Farrow.
And I'm looking at the Subaru Forester Hybrid Storm Cam on the New England Thruway by Mamaroneck Avenue. Again, road surface seems wet. There's definitely visibility concerns right now. Don't want to sugarcoat anything. You want to reduce speeds. It's a sloppy track, and going over any of the crossings right now could be not a fun deal as you make your way across the MTA bridges, Whitestone, Frogsneck, Triborough, Verrazano. They have that empty tractor-trailer and tandem trailer ban going into effect at 7. Now, if you're using the inbound Gowanus, In Brooklyn, 39th Street up to the Prospect and up to the Brooklyn Bridge, you do have some stop-and-go traffic there. Westbound BQA slow heading towards the Brooklyn Bridge. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. Well, in and out at the George, pretty much wide open, 5 minutes. About the same at the Lincoln and Holland. Noticing a delay on the northbound Deegan. We have a stall heading up towards the Marshalloo, making your way past that area of West 230th Street. Andre Ferro, 1010 wins on 92.3 FM.
10 Winds has activated the storm desk for the blizzard of 2026. New York and New Jersey have both declared a state of emergency. City public schools will not be open at all tomorrow. No remote learning. A commercial vehicle travel restriction is in effect on major highways. There's a travel ban for New York City starting at 9 tonight. Only essential vehicles should be on the road. Same deal in Westchester. Hundreds of flight delays and cancellations at our airports. Let's go to AccuWeather for the very latest. Here's meteorologist John Fear.
Yeah, it hasn't been too bad as of yet, but certainly things are going to really go downhill the next couple of hours here. The snow is going to pick up in intensity. We head past sunset. Roads are quickly going to go from wet to slushy to snow-packed and slippery, and we're going to see snowfall rates tonight on the order of 1 to as much as 3 inches per hour. The wind is going to continue to pick up. We're going to see gusts out there on the order of 50 to 60 miles per hour during the height of the storm. That's going to lead to those blizzard whiteout conditions with near zero visibility. Those winds likely to cause power outages, also piling up the water at the beaches. So we're going to have some coastal flood issues for sure. And again, it looks like really just a blockbuster blizzard moving in over the next few hours here. By the time this is all said and done tomorrow afternoon, we're going to have around a foot. City, nearby northern and western suburbs. Best chance to see more than a foot's probably across Queens and Brooklyn as far as the city goes. But then we're going to have 18 to 24 inches. The Jersey Shore, eastern Long Island, that's where we're going to have the worst of the impacts that are likely going to last for days, unfortunately. Ashok.
No school tomorrow in the city. The first full snow day since 2019. The mayor is also urging New Yorkers to stay off the roads tonight.
The city's officially in a state of emergency. Mayor Mamdani says he's instituting
a travel ban starting at 9 p.m. this evening and ending at 12 p.m. tomorrow.
Exceptions granted for essential and emergency workers, but everyone else.
The state of emergency closes the streets, highways, and bridges of New York City for all traffic. Cars, trucks, scooters, and e-bikes.
Now, for anyone traveling despite the ban, Mamdani says the focus isn't about punishment and penalty, but
violation of this is a Class B.
The mayor also urging New Yorkers to pull back on ordering out.
If you can do so, please look out for your fellow New Yorkers and prepare meals at home until the weather improves.
Amanda Alexander, 1010 wins on 92.3 FM at the Emergency Management Headquarters.
Kids, of course, are happy to stay home tomorrow.
Asking kids and parents about the mayor's decision, I came across this adorable second grader from Queens.
So my name's Cara Peru. I'm like on the news right now, but tomorrow I have no school, and my friend Gabriel's gonna be coming over today and meet my dad, Greg.
Hi, everyone.
And he's the best dad I ever had.
Thank you.
And how do you feel about the schools being canceled tomorrow?
I'm excited. He's in school in Glendale where his mom put him, so we don't have to commute out there. So it's fantastic. And Mom Donnie, thank you. We do appreciate it.
A real old-fashioned snow day with no remote learning. To be a kid again. Marla Diamond, 1010 wins on 92.3 FM.
Very cute. I remember being forced to go to school in snowstorms growing up here in the city. The mayor says if you want to make some money, the city needs emergency snow shovelers. The pay scale goes up after the first 40 hours. nyc.gov/snow. Broadway shows after 6 tonight canceled. Every zoo in the city and the aquarium are closed and will stay closed tomorrow. Libraries are closed. Staten Island Ferry will operate on a modified schedule beginning at midnight. NYC Ferry will suspend service at 5. NY Waterway is still running normally. Commuter train service is being affected. Governor Hochul says the subway should keep running.
Expect some disruptions. The MTA will do its very best to maintain normal service to the extent possible. Regular subway service as of right now will run locally. Metro North will run on a weekend schedule, and the Long Island Railroad service will be suspended at 1 a.m. because it'll be dangerous and we want people to stay home.
That suspension is until further notice. New Jersey Governor Mikey Sherrill.
For now, New Jersey Transit is still running buses and trains. It'll work to do so throughout the day so people can get home safely. But we will be suspending service at 6 p.m. today on all buses, light rail, and access links.
Westchester County Executive Ken Jenkins.
We are trying to tell everyone to take this storm extremely seriously. It's life-threatening conditions, and to make sure that they're doing things right now, gassing up the car, making sure if they're charging cars, charging all your devices, charging those backup batteries for your devices in case things are going to happen.
And just like the 5 boroughs, Westchester County is rolling out a complete road ban starting tonight at 9 through Monday morning at 10. Roads will be closed with the exception of police, fire, and ambulance. On Long Island, highway workers are working around the clock to make sure the roads are clear.
Nassau County trucks got filled up with salt and sand as workers got a pep talk from County Executive Bruce Blakeman. He says there are many things that worry him about this snowstorm.
It's going to create visibility problems. There's going to be power lines that are down.
And remember, you can park on lawns to get cars off the roadways.
We also want to make it safe for our workers who are out there plowing all night in very difficult conditions.
There are travel bans from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. Monday in both Nassau and Suffolk County.
We've seen in the past, people have gotten stuck when you have 18 to maybe 2 feet of snow.
Sophia Hall, 1010 wins on 92.3 FM on Long Island.
An armed man shot and killed after trying to get into a secure area of President Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate. The Palm Beach County Sheriff says the suspect had a gas can and a rifle.
He was ordered to drop those 2 pieces of equipment that he had with him, at which time he put down the gas can, raised the shotgun to a shooting position. At that point in time, the deputy and the 2 Secret Service agents fired their weapons.
The president and first lady were not on the property when this happened around 1:30 in the morning. Cops say the suspect is in his 20s. He was reported missing several days ago by his family in North Carolina. Recapping our top story, city public schools closed tomorrow. No remote learning. Travel ban for the city starts at 9 tonight. Only essential vehicles should be on the road. Same deal in Westchester. Staten Island Ferry modified schedule starts at midnight. NYC Ferry will suspend service at 5. Long Island Railroad will be suspended starting at 1 in the morning. Metro North is on a weekend schedule. In Jersey, a commercial vehicle travel restriction on major highways. New Jersey Transit Service will be suspended at 6 on all buses, light rail, and access link. Trains are still running. Don't even think about flying. Our blizzard coverage continues, but first wins news time 3:51. Let's get you where you need to go. Here's Andre Farrow.
Seeing some light traffic out and about, cars going by at a pretty good pace. But again, if you're going over any of the crossings right now throughout the tri-state area, take it slow, reduce speeds. We have a sloppy track, and we are dealing with some incidents popping up left and right. There's a northbound crash on the Deegan, heading up towards the 230s, up towards the Marshalloo. That's going to slow you down. Maybe you use the Henry Hudson Parkway instead. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. Inbound George, outbound George looks good. As far as traffic goes, I don't want to say it looks good because the visibility is not great. Obviously, there is rain and there's wind to deal with. Just take it slow if you're going over any of the crossings right now. Reduce speeds. Inbound Lincoln, you do have about a 10-minute delay. Holland looks to be 5 minutes slow on the outbound side once you get into Jersey City. Brooklyn Bridge, Brooklyn bound, you do have some volume. And westbound BQE over by Flushing Avenue, eastbound by Atlantic, you are tapping the brakes. Long Island's Big Three, just seeing some utility vehicles going by on the LIE as they salt the roads. They're starting to do that already, by the way. Again, most of the cameras are showing just wetness and rain and wind and even some snow on some of the cameras. Just proceed with caution and reduce speeds. Be safe. Andre Farrow, 1010 wins on 92.3 FM.
Latest on the blizzard now with AccuWeather meteorologist John Furyk.
Heavy snow's moving northward. Watching winds Doppler radar, it's moving northward through South Jersey right now. It's going to overspread the tri-state area as we head through the next few hours. So conditions will deteriorate rapidly as we head through the evening here. Roads will go from wet to slushy to snow-packed and slippery pretty quickly. And we're going to have snowfall rates tonight on the order of 1 to 2 inches per hour, if not even a little bit higher at times, especially over Long Island. Up into Connecticut, we're going to see winds gusting during the height of the storm 50 to 60 miles per hour, causing blizzard whiteout conditions near zero visibility. We're going to have power outages, coastal flooding, and beach erosion to deal with. Tonight we're down to 30. Tomorrow's high 35 as the storm moves away in the afternoon. Storm total accumulation for the city, nearby northern and western suburbs into the Hudson Valley, around a foot. Best chance to see a little bit more than a foot is going to be across Queens and Brooklyn. 12 to 18 inches central Jersey as well as coastal Connecticut. 1.5 to 2 feet for the Jersey Shore, eastern Long Island, with problems that are likely going to last days. Tuesday, we'll see the return of some sun as we dig out the high 31. Another fast-moving system, again, not a big storm, to bring a little bit of rain or wet snow as we head into Wednesday. Right out in Central Park, 31 with snow. Going down to 30 tonight in Midtown. AccuWeather's John Fierick on New York's weather station, 1010 Winds and 92.3 FM.
1010 Winds celebrates Black History Month, sponsored by the Homeowner Protection Program. Go to homeownerhelpny.org. This entrepreneur is putting curated bookshelves in barber shops to inspire black boys and other vulnerable children to read for fun.
It's an idea which just makes sense.
I would hear people say, oh, well, boys don't want to read. I'm like, no. They don't want to read whack books.
New York-born Alvin Irby founded Barbershop Books in 2013 to provide good reading materials for young kids waiting for a haircut.
And then you